We all know the story of the Wizard of Oz. Dorothy, a young girl from Kansas, gets swept away to a magical land. She journeys with her faithful dog Toto to find a wizard who can send her home. It's a classic tale. We've seen it in movies, on stage, even read it to our children. But what if I told you there's more to the story? What if the Wizard of Oz is not just a fairy tale but a story filled with hidden meanings and dark secrets? Beyond the vibrant colors and whimsical characters, a darker side to Oz exists. A side that reflects real-world issues like power, control, and the illusion of freedom. This isn't just a children's story, it's a cautionary tale for all ages, a story that speaks to the very heart of the human experience. Journey with me then, down the yellow brick road. Let's pull back the curtain, like Dorothy, and discover the truth behind the wizard. Let's explore the dark side of Oz. To understand the hidden meanings in the Wizard of Oz, we must first travel back in time. We journey to the late 19th century, to a period in American history known as the Gilded Age. It was a time of great economic growth, but also of immense social and political upheaval. The gap between the rich and the poor was vast. Industrialists amassed fortunes while laborers toiled in dangerous conditions. This period of rapid change and social unrest deeply influenced L. Frank Baum, the author of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Baum, a keen observer of his time, wove the anxieties and aspirations of the Gilded Age into the very fabric of his story. His characters became symbols of the era. Their journey, a reflection of the struggles faced by everyday Americans. From the struggling farmers of Kansas to the enigmatic wizard himself, each element of Baum's story held a deeper meaning. A meaning often overlooked but crucially important to understanding the story's enduring power. The Wizard of Oz is a story about finding your way home. But it's also a story about waking up to reality. It's about questioning authority, challenging the status quo, and discovering the power within ourselves. The story is a parable for the human experience. Dorothy's journey is not just a whimsical adventure, it's a reflection of our own search for meaning and purpose in a world that often feels confusing and unfair. The characters she meets along the way, the challenges she faces, they all reflect the complexities of our own lives. So, join us as we journey beyond the rainbow. Let's uncover the hidden truths and explore the dark side of Oz. Let's discover why this story continues to resonate with audiences over a century after it was written. Dorothy Gale, a young girl in Kansas, yearns for a world beyond her own. Her life lacks vibrancy and excitement. She dreams of a place over the rainbow. Little does she know her wish is about to be granted. A powerful cyclone hurls Dorothy into the fantastical land of Oz. This mirrors the upheaval of the Gilded Age. Dorothy's arrival in Oz is jarring. Kansas is replaced by a kaleidoscope of colors. This vibrant landscape hints at deceptive appearances. Oz, with its dazzling facade, is not what it seems. Dorothy's journey is our journey. Her desire to return home mirrors our own longing for belonging. As we follow Dorothy, we embark on our own quest for meaning. Section 2. The Yellow Brick Road. A path paved with illusion. The Yellow Brick Road, a shimmering path to the Emerald City, symbolizes the allure of easy answers. It promises happiness and fulfillment, yet, like a mirage, it is an illusion. It offers false security, diverting from the true journey. The road, paved with yellow bricks, hints at deception. During the Gilded Age, the gold standard debate reflected economic anxieties. This debate highlighted concerns about wealth distribution. For Dorothy, the road represents a departure from Kansas. It symbolizes adventure and imagination. Along the way, she meets others searching for something. Each encounter reveals the importance of inner strength. The Yellow Brick Road symbolizes both hope and deception. Through challenges, we grow and discover ourselves. Section 3. The Scarecrow, the emptiness of material success. The Scarecrow, longing for a brain, embodies the emptiness of material success without wisdom or compassion. He stands in a bountiful cornfield yet feels incomplete. His straw-filled head highlights the limitations of material wealth without intellectual depth. During the Gilded Age, industrialists amassed fortunes, often at the expense of farmers and laborers. The Scarecrow represents those left behind in the pursuit of wealth. They possessed the fruits of their labor but lacked opportunities to improve their station. His desire for a brain speaks to a societal concern, the fear of being perceived as unintelligent. True fulfillment comes from cultivating our minds and seeking knowledge. His journey with Dorothy highlights the importance of community and collaboration. The Scarecrow offers valuable insights and proves to be a loyal companion. He learns that wisdom is found through lived experiences and connections with others. Section 4. The Tin Man, the dehumanizing effects of labor. Left to rust, the Tin Man symbolizes the dehumanizing effects of industrial labor. His empty chest reflects the emotional toll of relentless work. He yearns to reconnect with his humanity. The Tin Man mirrors countless factory workers' plight. Long hours and harsh conditions turn them into cogs in the machine. The Tin Man's rusted joints symbolize the physical toll of labor. His inability to cry underscores the dehumanizing effects of such an existence. He represents those who lost touch with their humanity. The Tin Man's yearning for a heart is a universal desire. It speaks to our need for connection and emotional expression. His story reminds us to balance work with emotional well-being. The Cowardly Lion, a creature of immense size and strength, trembles with fear at the slightest sound. He is a paradox, a majestic beast crippled by self-doubt. The lion represents the potential for action stifled by fear and insecurity. He yearns to be brave, to live up to the image of his species, but fear keeps him rooted in place. His presence in the story highlights a common human experience, the struggle to overcome our fears and live courageously. We all have inner lions, capable of great strength and action, yet we often allow fear to dictate our choices, holding us back from our true potential. During the Gilded Age, this fear manifested in various ways. Farmers feared losing their land to banks and railroads. Workers feared losing their jobs to new technologies. The Cowardly Lion represents this pervasive sense of vulnerability and the paralysis it often induced. The lion's journey alongside Dorothy teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. As he faces his fears, he gradually discovers his own strength and resilience, proving that even the most cowardly lion can find his roar. The Wicked Witch of the West, with her emerald green skin, embodies the forces of oppression and exploitation. Her dominion over the Winkies reflects the harsh realities of social injustice and economic disparity. Her desire for Dorothy's ruby slippers highlights the struggle for autonomy. The witch represents those who maintain power by controlling others. The color green signifies greed and envy in the Emerald City. The city, built on illusion, mirrors the false promises of the Gilded Age. The witch reminds us of the consequences of unchecked greed. Her demise, through courage and compassion, offers hope. The Emerald City, a shimmering metropolis at the end of the yellow brick road, stands as a symbol of both allure and illusion. Its emerald green facade, while dazzling to behold, masks a deeper truth. The city's prosperity is built on a foundation of smoke and mirrors. The citizens of Emerald City, forced to wear green-tinted glasses, are blinded to the reality of their situation. They believe themselves to be living in a utopia, unaware of the manipulation and control exerted upon them. This enforced conformity highlights the dangers of blindly accepting appearances without questioning the systems that shape our perceptions. The city's reliance on spectacle and illusion reflects the superficiality of a society obsessed with wealth and status. The wizard, hidden behind a curtain and projecting an image of grandeur, embodies this culture of deception. The Emerald City serves as a cautionary tale about the seductive nature of appearances and the importance of critical thinking. It reminds us that true prosperity encompasses more than just material wealth. It requires transparency, justice, and the freedom to see the world as it truly is. Section 4. The Wizard's Deception, the Illusion of Power. The wizard, a seemingly all-powerful being who rules from behind a curtain, embodies the deceptive nature of authority. He is a master of illusion, projecting an image of grandeur and omnipotence to maintain control over his subjects. However, as Dorothy and her companions soon discover, the wizard is nothing more than a charlatan, an ordinary man using tricks and deception to maintain his position. His reliance on smoke, mirrors, and booming pronouncements reflects the tactics employed by those in power to instill awe and obedience. The wizard's true identity, revealed as a bumbling showman, exposes the fragility of power built on illusion. The wizard's story highlights the importance of questioning authority and challenging those who claim to have all the answers. It reminds us that true power lies not in titles or outward appearances, but in courage, compassion, and the willingness to stand up for what is right. By exposing the wizard's deception, Baum encourages us to look beyond the surface and question the motives of those in positions of authority. He reminds us that true leadership should be grounded in authenticity, integrity, and a genuine desire to serve the common good. Section 5. The Ruby Slippers, Finding Our Own Way Home. The ruby slippers symbolize empowerment and self-reliance, protecting Dorothy from harm. Initially belonging to the Wicked Witch of the East, they represent potential for good from oppression. Dorothy learns the power to return home was within her all along, embodying self-determination. Clicking her heels, a manifestation of belief, transports her back to Kansas. We all possess the power to overcome obstacles and find our own way home. Section 1. The Yellow Brick Road, a Golden Illusion. The Yellow Brick Road, a shimmering ribbon winding through Oz, acts as a beacon of hope for Dorothy and her companions. It promises a direct path to the Emerald City, where the wizard resides, holding the answers to their heart's desires. But this golden path, much like the allure of wealth, is not what it seems. It represents a seductive illusion, a distraction from the true nature of their journey. The road, while visually appealing, is fraught with challenges and unexpected detours, reminding us that true growth rarely follows a straight line. The Emerald City, a shining beacon of hope at the end of the Yellow Brick Road, represents the pinnacle of achievement in Oz. Its towering structures, bathed in an ethereal emerald glow, promise a utopia of luxury and fulfillment. However, beneath this shimmering facade lies a darker truth, a carefully constructed illusion designed to maintain control. The citizens of Emerald City, compelled to wear green-tinted glasses, exist in a state of enforced conformity. This enforced perspective reflects the dangers of blindly accepting information without critical thought. The wizard, concealed behind a curtain, embodies this culture of deception, relying on smoke, mirrors, and booming pronouncements to maintain control. The wizard, shrouded in mystery and proclaimed as the all-powerful ruler of Oz, embodies the seductive allure of authority and the deceptive nature of empty promises. Concealed behind a curtain, he cultivates an aura of omnipotence, manipulating his subjects through a carefully crafted facade. His reliance on spectacle and theatricality reflects the tactics employed by those in power to instill awe and maintain control. However, Dorothy's journey behind the curtain reveals the wizard's true nature, a bumbling, insecure man, desperately clinging to the illusion he has created. This pivotal moment shatters the facade of power, exposing the wizard as a master of deception rather than a true leader. The wizard's story serves as a stark reminder to question those in positions of authority and to demand transparency. Throughout Dorothy's journey, the ruby slippers, a sparkling symbol of empowerment and self-reliance, serve as a constant source of protection and a potent reminder of her inner strength. These shimmering shoes, originally belonging to the Wicked Witch of the East, represent the potential for good to emerge even from the most oppressive circumstances. When Dorothy learns the truth, that the power to return home resided within her all along, she embodies the story's empowering message: we possess the innate ability to shape our destinies. The ruby slippers, a tangible symbol of this inherent power, remind us that the answers we seek often lie within, waiting to be discovered. The simple act of clicking her heels together, a physical manifestation of her unwavering belief and yearning for home, transports Dorothy back to Kansas. This act of self-determination underscores the importance of trusting our intuition and recognizing the transformative power of belief. Section 5. The Journey Home. Unveiling the Truth, Embracing Ourselves. Dorothy's journey through Oz mirrors a profound human experience, the search for meaning, purpose, and a place to truly belong. Her encounters with the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion represent the universal human desire for wholeness and self-discovery. Each challenge Dorothy faces along the yellow brick road reveals a piece of the truth hidden beneath the surface of Oz. Through these trials, Dorothy learns that the journey itself holds the key to unlocking her inner strength and finding her way home. The realization that the power to return to Kansas resided within her all along serves as a powerful metaphor for the human experience. Section 1. Dorothy, a real girl in a fantastical world. Dorothy Gale, with her innocent eyes and unwavering spirit, is often seen as the embodiment of childhood wonder and resilience. Many scholars believe that Dorothy's character was inspired by a real person, L. Frank Baum's niece, Dorothy Louise Gage. Little Dorothy Gage, born into a time of great change and uncertainty, tragically passed away in infancy. Baum, heartbroken by the loss, channeled his grief and affection for his niece into the creation of his most enduring character. Dorothy's journey to Oz, while fantastical in nature, mirrors the experiences of many children growing up during the Gilded Age. Section 2. The Wizard, a puppet master of the Gilded Age. The wizard, concealed behind a curtain and projecting an image of grandeur and omnipotence, serves as a powerful symbol of the deceptive nature of power. Baum, a keen observer of the political landscape of his time, drew inspiration from the real-life figures who shaped the Gilded Age. The wizard's reliance on smoke, mirrors, and booming pronouncements to maintain control over the citizens of Oz reflects the tactics employed by politicians and businessmen. The wizard's eventual exposure as a fraud serves as a potent reminder that power often rests on illusion and manipulation rather than genuine leadership. Baum encourages his audience to question those in positions of authority and to demand transparency and accountability. Section 3. Baum's Reflection, Personal Struggles in a Land of Oz. While The Wizard of Oz is often celebrated for its fantastical elements, it also offers a glimpse into the personal struggles of its creator. L. Frank Baum, a man who navigated the complexities of the Gilded Age firsthand, infused his own experiences and anxieties into the very fabric of Oz. Baum faced his own share of financial setbacks and personal tragedies. These experiences cast a shadow over the seemingly whimsical world of Oz, adding layers of meaning to Dorothy's journey. The hardships faced by the inhabitants of Oz reflect the very real challenges faced by ordinary people during the Gilded Age. Section 4. The Enduring Power of Oz, a timeless tale for our times. Over a century after its publication, The Wizard of Oz continues to captivate audiences worldwide. This enduring appeal speaks to the power of Baum's storytelling and the universality of his themes. The story's exploration of friendship, courage, self-discovery, and the importance of home resonates with readers and viewers. Dorothy's journey, her encounters with the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Cowardly Lion, serve as timeless reminders of the importance of embracing our individuality and finding strength in one another. The wizard's downfall serves as a timeless reminder to question those in positions of authority and to demand transparency and accountability. Section 1. The Wizard's Warning, a timeless message for the modern age. The Wizard of Oz is not just a children's story, it's a mirror reflecting the complexities of the human experience. The story's enduring power lies in its ability to unveil the illusions that permeate our lives and the importance of critical thinking and self-discovery. The wizard, with his smoke and mirrors, represents the deceptive tactics employed by those who seek to control and manipulate. He reminds us to question authority and to demand transparency and accountability from those in positions of power. The challenges faced by Dorothy and her companions mirror the universal human desire for wholeness, purpose, and belonging. Section 2. Beyond the Rainbow. The journey continues. The Wizard of Oz is more than just a story. It's a journey of self-discovery. Dorothy's realization that she could return home serves as a powerful metaphor. We often seek answers from external sources, believing happiness lies at the end of some distant yellow brick road. However, true fulfillment comes from embracing our own agency and trusting our intuition. The ruby slippers remind us that the answers we seek often lie within. As we venture beyond the rainbow, let us carry the lessons of Oz with us. Embrace critical thinking, challenge illusions, and forge your own path. The journey may be long, but the destination is worth the adventure. And so, the story continues not just on the screen or in the pages of a book, but in the hearts and minds of those who dare to believe. For the true magic of Oz lies in the timeless message of hope, resilience, and the transformative power of the human spirit.